बोलो महाशुतोष शाम्भरी की
जय।
सच्चे दरबार की
जय।
I, Brahmvadini Devi Skand, disciple of Mahasutosh Shambhari, the head and founder of Parbrahm Saayujya Sharanmemi, would like to share my views on God. God is the creator of this universe. God is the supreme element which resides in all of us. He is the divine form of vital energy which transcends in all of us. Whether God exists or not, this is the question of all of us today. Some believe in His existence and some don't. But whether we believe in His existence or not, it does not affect in His existence in any way, because that Supreme does exist. According to the slok in Upanishad, Isha vasyamidam sarvam yat kinch jagatyam jagat ten tyakten bhunjita magridgasya svidhanam. According to the slok, God is present everywhere in this universe in the form of element, and the whole universe is getting lightened by His divine light. But today, people are searching for God in temples and other religious places. They are getting stuck in the idols of God and are not realizing the truth that God is within us. So, now a question arises that if God is within us, then is it possible to see God? The answer is yes, but it is possible only by the grace of a perfect Guru. A perfect Guru has the power to show God to his disciple. Now another question arises, that is it possible to see God in a body form? How does God look like? God, in reality, is in the form of a divine light. He has no physical body form. But the problem is that today nobody of us is curious to know God, to see Him, because all of us are so busy in fulfilling our worldly requirements that we don't feel the need to view God, to get the practical vision of God. We are so much indulged in our busy schedule that we don't even have the time to think about God, forget about getting the practical vision of God. Nowadays, no guru talks about showing God because they themselves have not seen God. What all they can do is to solve your physical, financial and mental problems. This is the only thing which we require nowadays, and that's what they are fulfilling. Even if they have the power to show practical vision of God, they don't have the complete process of getting one with God. Getting the practical vision of God and becoming one with God, both are different aspects. The former is the starting point of the spiritual journey, and the latter one is the final destination. But what is the process to reach from the starting point to the final destination? If we ask this question to all the gurus, then nobody will have the answer, because nobody knows the real spiritual science, which is the base to complete this journey. So many gurus are befooling people by giving mantras, doing evil practices and other acts. None of them have the true knowledge of spirituality. Nobody even knows the true meaning of spirituality, because nowadays spirituality is all about going to temples and gurus and praying for their worldly requirements. Nobody is interested in knowing God, that supreme power. Let's discuss the story of Swami Vivekananda. Swami Vivekananda had the curiosity to see God. He went to so many gurus and asked each one of them, "Have you seen God?" Whenever he asked this question to any of the gurus, what reply he get was not satisfactory. Either they said no, either they gave him different excuses, and nobody showed him the true path. Nobody said that yes, I have seen God and I have the power to show you God. So finally, after going to so many gurus, Swami Vivekananda found that all these gurus are fake because they themselves have not seen God. Then, after this research, he met Swami Ramakrishna Paramhans. Swami Ramakrishna Paramhans answered yes to this question, and he said that yes, I have seen God, and even I have the power to show God to you. So Ramakrishna Paramhans then finally activated his divine soul through activating the third eye. Then finally, Swami Vivekananda got the practical vision of God. So, Swami Vivekananda, being a youngster, he had the curiosity to view God. But nowadays, forget about youngsters, even the old people are not interested in seeing God. Everybody is fully engaged in their worldly activities. So, now we come to the point that if we get the practical vision of God under the grace of a perfect Guru, then is it complete? Or is that all about spirituality? No. The answer is a big no. Because the complete journey to spirituality ends when the soul becomes merged in the Almighty. The complete journey ends when the person gets merged in God. So, how can we come to know that what is the complete process? The answer is that getting the practical vision of God is the starting point of this journey. And getting merged in the God is the final destination. So, when we come under the grace of a perfect Guru, he guides us to the complete process of completing this journey. For completion of this journey, one needs a continuous internal relationship with God. What is the truth is that God is within us and God communicates with us each and every second. But just because we are so much extrovert, we are not able to listen to Him. We are not able to communicate with Him. When we get introvert and concentrate totally inside us, then we are able to listen to God. God speaks with us. God communicates with us. This is the real science. When 24 hours we get connected to God, we talk to Him, we listen to Him, we communicate with Him. Then this is a stage that we are getting connected to God fully. And once we start practicing this daily and we become perfect in this, then comes the stage then we get merged in that Almighty. Meditation is the science of connecting with God. When a person meditates, he gets connected with God for those moments for which he is meditating. But this is the science of meditating each and every second, because you are connected to God each and every second. Meditation is only for a limited period of time, but this meditation, this process is meditating each and every second, because each and every second you are connected with God, you are communicating with Him. So this is the true science of getting merged in God and reaching your final destination. This spiritual science is provided by Ma Ashutosh Shamvari. She is the one who has granted us this secret science of attaining God and getting merged in God. So, all of us should try and concentrate ourselves and divert our minds from this worldly requirement to God, because without spirituality, our life is meaningless. बोलो माँ आशुतोष शामवरी की सच्चे दरबार की बोलो माँ आशुतोष शामवरी की